So, our interview is with a 22-year-old student athlete who believes that more protein shakes mean better performance, and they skip balanced meals and overuse supplements. And our focus was to explore beliefs about fitness nutrition and promoting evidence based balance.
Hi, I'm Allie. I'll be your nurse today. We're just going to talk through your nutrition and how it reflects your life and everything like that.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Mia.
Okay, great. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions. You can answer as best you want. How would you describe your approach towards nutrition?
I tend to drink a lot of protein shakes, and I use a lot of supplements of things that I'm missing in my diet, and I like to skip breakfast and just replace it with protein shakes, so I wouldn't say it's great.
Yeah, thank you. How do your eating patterns reflect your nutrition and health goals?
I'm not really sure. I feel like I should be eating better, but I don't know how.
Okay, we can work through that. And how accessible is food for you? Do you have difficulties accessing food and creating a balanced meal?
I think since I'm a college student and an athlete, I don't have a lot of time, and I don't really like eating at the dining hall, so it's kind of hard for me to find ways to cook and prepare meals.
Yeah. And how does being a full-time college student and athlete make it difficult to create these balanced meals?
I think it's like a time issue. I don't have a lot of time between practice and school and stuff. I just feel like it's always easier just to like take a few supplements and my protein shake, and then that makes it a lot easier for me.
Well, thank you for sharing that with me. Your commitment of coming here really shows that you are trying to improve your health and your body, and it really sounds like you're trying to make the best choices for your body with the limited time that you have.
Yeah, I know my eating habits aren't great, but I still don't really understand what I need to change.
Yeah. As of now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling about working to eat more regular meals?
7.
Okay. Well, that's great. We'll work towards that together.
All right, so let's talk about some small goals that we can work towards. First, let's try to eat a balanced breakfast at least 4 days a week. And another goal we can work towards is use supplements as needed and not just in like replacement of meals. So for our follow-up plan, let's meet in 2 weeks and let's see how progress you made.
Sounds good.
All right, so let's follow up on some of the changes that you've made. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. What positive changes do you believe you've made for your diet?
I began to start eating breakfast a few times a week, and I've cut back on the supplements that I've been using, and I've been getting up a little bit earlier to make breakfast.
That's fantastic. You've been making positive changes even with your busy schedule.
Yeah.
How often are you using protein supplements, and when are you using them?
I've cut back to only 3 times a week now. I'll use them, so like around every other day I'll make a protein shake, but I've definitely cut back a lot more, and I think that planning ahead has been helping me stay on track.
You've really been making those positive changes and sticking to them, which is something to celebrate. And how many times per week are you eating breakfast?
I began to eat breakfast like 4 times a week now, so I've been trying to get up earlier to make my breakfast instead of having the protein shakes.
That's fantastic. Planning ahead really helps us stay on track better.
Yeah, even small changes have been making me feel more energized.
That's amazing.
All right, so it shows that the stage that you're in with your nutrition journey shows that you're really making some ongoing progress in trying to like meet these goals that we wanted to work on about 2 weeks ago. You're really making some progress towards consistent breakfast and reduced supplement dependence. Maybe some updated goals could be a continuous, like gradual increase in real meals and starting to decrease those supplements over the next couple weeks. You don't have to decrease them abruptly, but maybe start to maybe stop taking like one of them like every couple of days or so. really try to like focus on maybe some like meal planning and like prep, which sounds like you're about to do that. There's some great resources online or like recipes that are available that can help you really like focus those on like what works best for you with your lifestyle, and really try to maintain eating breakfast at least 4 times a week. It's the most important meal of the day. It's going to give you a lot of energy to start out the rest of your day. You can have some like Greek yogurt and like some like frozen berries and like granola. Those would be like super fulfilling, or like bagels, stuff like that. But it really shows that like you're really like actively listening and like are willing to make some changes in your nutritional lifestyle. So I would say continue to practice some new like healthy habits that will cater towards your needs. Maybe try to explore some of those on-campus dining options, and try to see if you like there's some realistic options that will work for you. And you can always like try to find I guess foods or like recipes online and stuff like that will be easy to make. And we'll have you come back in about another 2 to 3 weeks just to kind of assess where you're at and follow up with your nutritional status, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Sounds good. So we have 2 questions that we're going to ask the audience today. One of those questions that we're going to ask is, as college students, what are some good like easy on-the-go meal options that are shelf-stable that would be easily accessible to a super busy college student?
And our next question is, what barriers do you think college students commonly face when trying to eat healthy, and how can nurses support them using motivational interviewing?
Thanks.